Hi everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm back here for part 33 of my City Living LP here on The Sims 4. So in the last episode and in the episode before that there's been quite a lot going on, so I recommend you go and watch those parts if you haven't already to kind of catch up on what's been happening recently. And I'm going to carry on now as if you watched those last two episodes. So as you can see, Alexia and Vincent are here in the back lane, and Alexia has just came over and she's got something kind of bad to tell Vincent. Now, if you don't know, Vincent I think it was the last episode, he went ahead and actually killed another person. It's kind of really weird to say that, but he did, and he got that money from Lockgang Dylan. And what happened is somehow Alexia has found out that Vincent went ahead and did that. So Alexia is threatening him that she's going to go to the police and tell them about it, or she will be quiet if Vincent gives her 50,000 simoleons, which he's done. And you know, he's just really, really angry about that because, you know, it's just like kind of a lot of money that he's had. And this kind of happened in the last time as well, where everything after this happened, it all went wrong. He knew something would go bad this time, you know, like it did in the last time he did these kind of tasks, I guess we'll say. And it's kind of happened again. But luckily, you know, she's gotten the money, and I'm hoping that it will stop now. But I'm not too sure how that's going to all plan out. So as you can see here, they're fighting and stuff here in the street. So I'm going to go ahead and just end that, and I'm going to get Vincent to go back to his apartment because the kids are here alone actually, and they're actually like screaming. I had my speakers too loud there, I could hear it. So I'm going to get him to go back to the apartment and just, oh my god, I didn't want her to come. I'm going to get her to leave because well, we don't want her here, and you need to go ahead and tend to the baby's needs. And yeah, so it is kind of the night time now, and there isn't really a whole lot left for us to do here. I'm thinking, well, in the last episode as well, I don't know if you remember, but he actually went ahead and progressed his relationship a little bit more with Penny again, because in the last episode it kind of didn't really go too well because well, I don't know, like, well, Penny, they kind of started getting back to each other again, but at the same time Penny was kind of taking the romantic interactions and sometimes she wasn't, so it was all a little bit of a mixed emotions there. So maybe tomorrow we'll go out with her again for a drink or something and see how she's getting on, and hopefully they'll be able to work things out. So I'm going to pause the recording here and I'll meet you back off in the morning. Okay, so Vincent has just woke up. He's had a kind of a bad night in this bed since it is kind of a low quality one. I'm actually thinking about maybe upgrading this apartment a little bit, because I don't know if you know, but I do apartment renovations on this channel. If maybe you're new here or anything, one thing I do is apartment renovations and things. So if you would like to see them, I do actually have a playlist, so you can go ahead and do that. But I'm thinking about actually doing an apartment renovation of this place. I'd normally do my apartment renovations and my builds and all that sort of stuff in a different game save than this, but I'm thinking it might be a good idea since Vincent is living here, and I haven't done an apartment renovation of this lot yet, so I think that might be a good idea to do in maybe my next upcoming ones. Also, just want to let you know that this video is pre-recorded. I'm recording this on the 7th of May. I've kind of been recording quite a lot recently, and I've ended up recording like a full month's worth of videos, so I'm kind of very ahead at the minute, so you'll probably wait, how did I say so that? I don't know. Anyway, so you're probably seeing this kind of later in the month. Anyway, so I'm going to get him to go ahead and fix up his needs a little bit, and maybe just get something quick to have for breakfast here. The babies are still crying as well. I don't know what's wrong with them. Maybe bottle feed and then do a couple of interactions with them. Oh, Penny wants to go out for breakfast. Though I was actually about to say that maybe we could go out somewhere today, and I'm thinking that might be a good idea to do. So, where does she want to go? She wants to go for... Heard you got a promotion. Well, I don't think he did, but oh well. She wants to go for a breakfast at the Wolf Trap Bistro. It would be the perfect way to celebrate. And you know, in the last episode, she was kind of a little bit iffy about how we were coming on to her. So I think she's maybe feeling that you know, that's something that she wants now. I don't really know. So it might be a good idea to go ahead there and maybe just spend the day together. So I'm going to go ahead over to this restaurant here. I don't think it's a breakfast restaurant, but that's okay. And I'll meet you once we get there. Okay, so we're here at the restaurant now. Vincent actually has work today, but I'm just going to get him to work from home, and then we'll, you know, maybe do some tasks or not. So I don't know where Penny's got off to. I'm pretty sure she's here somewhere. Where did she go? Please say she's here. Yeah, she is around, I don't know where she is, but the group is still formed, so I'm hoping that she'll be here somewhere. Let's just go ahead and sit together. The waiter gave us this huge table for some reason, so we've kind of got lots of extra seats, but that's okay. So I'm hoping that Penny is actually here because I've got them to go ahead and sit together, but I don't see where she... Oh, she was outside. So I'm going to get them to go ahead and order some breakfast and stuff. And it's actually Vincent's birthday coming up. He is ready to age up now. I don't know when it's going to because after a certain point it automatically does it. I don't know when that's going to be, but that'll be something to well, maybe that'll happen in today's episode. I don't really know. And this person is talking to us, and that's really annoying because I want them to talk together. So I'm actually going to ask her to leave, just make her leave. And I don't know where Vincent is getting off to, but I mean Penny is, but she's going to talk to somebody else. Maybe the conversation isn't very good or something. Even though she invited us here, now she's just wandering off. So there isn't really a whole lot left here. I mean, there is stuff to do, but with restaurants it always takes so long. So I might just speed through a little bit here once they got the food and stuff, and then I'll meet you back. Okay, so our food has arrived. The waiter is just here giving us. Thank God he didn't drop it, because that sometimes happens, and it just takes like another 2 hours waiting for the food again. But he is here this time. So by the time we got our food, I thought it would be lunchtime, and it kind of is. So I just went ahead and got some not breakfast food. So he got a steak and a Sunset Valley drink, and she got the herb crusted salmon and the same drink as well. So as you can see, their relationship in terms of their romance is very, very bad. So I'm hoping today we can kind of fix that up a little bit. It's probably not going to go all the way back to negative and back to positive again, but it'll maybe help us. And everybody's crowding around our table for some reason. I don't really know why, but let's just ignore that. So I'm going to get them to go ahead and talk to each other for a little bit, see how everything is going on between them two. And Penny doesn't actually know that Vincent has this amount of money. I mean, he did get some kind of expensive items on the menu here today, but I suppose that she just thinks that he's got that from the promotion money, because apparently he's had a promotion, but I don't remember him getting one. And I think she just thinks it from that. And he actually had a lot more, but he's just had to give away 50,000 to Alexia. And it's kind of weird that their relationship is kind of going back on track again, because the first time that Vincent did all these things, which was kind of a long time ago now, it was kind of like Penny that got into the mess of him going to prison because, she found out and she told the police, and, and while he was in prison, his parents passed away and stuff, so it was just a whole big mess, I can't speak here, a big mess, and it's kind of Penny's fault in a way, and, now they're kind of getting back on track, and then, it's been like, it went bad again at one point, and it's back on track, so it's a bit of a mess, their relationship, but I'm hoping that will all be able to work out. You remember, just not long, well, how long, I think maybe it was somewhere in the 20s, somewhere in those 10 episodes, they actually got married and stuff as well, and that didn't last very long at all, but I'm hoping that maybe they could get that back on track again, and especially since Vincent is turning into an adult soon, it would be great for him to get that done. Sounds weird, turning into adult, it's kind of like he's a kid now or something. Anyway, so I'm going to get them to just go ahead and talk for a little bit. I don't really want Katrina to be in this conversation, but for some reason she wants to be, so I guess we'll just leave her be. Maybe we'll just cancel the group conversation and we can start a new one with just her. Hopefully she'll go away or something. So let's just, I don't know, ask about it. We've done that like a million times. Compliment outfit. Just do little, little subtle things, and hopefully it'll turn into something bigger. So they pretty much finished their meal here. So I think what we might actually go ahead and do, wait. I don't know who I was saying to make leave there. Anyway, we'll be leaving in a second ourselves anyway. So I'm going to actually go ahead and get them to end the meal and pay for the bill. And I'm going to actually get them to go head over to the bar. Okay, so we're here at the Planet Honey Pop karaoke / bar sort of thing, and as you can see, Vincent isn't looking very happy. He was just bored, but now he's kind of happy again. I think it's because, he's still finding it weird that, Penny is still being okay with him after everything that's happened, and, she doesn't really know, like, half of it. You can't, because her husband actually, well, was it her husband? I think it was just her boyfriend died, and that was Vincent who killed him, so, it's all a little bit of a mess. I was about just to go and get a drink, but now the bartender is going, so I'm hoping another one is going to come in, because well, we need a drink big style now, so I'm gonna have to wait until that. Oh my god, they're having a fight, are they? No, what is happening here? I don't want to be in a group conversation. It's so annoying. I just want them to have a conversation by themselves. Why does this always have to happen? Anyway, so I'm gonna get it to go, well, him to go ahead and break the day, just have a general conversation until the bartender comes here, and then I think it'd be nice to do a bit of karaoke, and I think I'll have to end the episode there, since we are starting to run out a little bit of time. So just ask about the day and stuff. I'm kind of a little bit worried to do any romantic interactions, because their romantic bar is all the way in the negative now, so I think that might be, a little bit too soon to go ahead and do that, but I kind of want to do it at the same time. It might go well. I don't know why, I'm hoping it will go well. I don't know why Penny would wasting our time with us if she didn't want to be with us now, because it seems to be going on pretty well, so I think we should go ahead and do that in just a second. But first, let's go ahead and get a drink. I don't want to be in a group conversation. Why does it keep doing that? Just go away. What's her name again? I totally forgot. Dina, yeah, that was it. Is she leaving? I was just about to go into MC Command Center and make her leave. So let's go ahead and actually order a drink for the group. It was actually happy hour. I'm actually recording this bit here since we just started this bit where we came to the karaoke bar. I'm recording this like 2 days later from the other bit. I had to like, something came up and I had to leave. And then between episodes, and then, you know, I just carried off now because I didn't have time to continue it yesterday. Anyway, so I'm thinking maybe get some something kind of expensive, because he does have the money to do that, and I think it might be a nice idea to go ahead and try and impress her with that, because, you know, she's kind of aware of some of the financial problems he's had, but he's going to try and make it up to her and try and, you know, impress her that way. So now, well, earlier in the episode as well, you know, he actually had to you know, give up 50,000 of the money he had because he had to give it to Alexia, so she wouldn't say anything about the murder. But you know, I'm hoping that's never going to come out, because we gave her the 50,000. But you never know; it could be unpredictable, and we never know if she's, you know, actually going to say something. So I'm thinking I'm going to try one romantic interaction, see how that goes. I'm not going to push it too far. If the first romantic interaction goes bad, then I think I'm not going to do any more. But let's go ahead and try it, and I'm hoping it's going to turn out okay. So let's just end that conversation there. Get them to have their drinks and stuff. Oh, it's got like fire. Oh, it was a sea of fire, wasn't it? So let's go ahead and get them to do that. How long is this going to take? Sorry, my game is a little bit laggy here. I'm sorry about that. I had a problem with my recording software, Dxtory, and I had to uninstall it and put it back in between the two clips as well. So let's go ahead and actually do the romantic interaction, because it doesn't work. I don't know if that was my game trying to tell me something not to do it. But let's go ahead and try that in another group conversation. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and try it again. Hopefully it's going to work this time. And oh my god, she didn't take it. Well, I think we'll just push it too far there. So I think what might be a nice idea to go ahead and do is maybe just finish up these drinks, which they're pretty much done, and go ahead and actually, well, have they finished up the, oh no, the fires went out. I thought they were finished. And actually go ahead and do a bit of karaoke. So this person's got no pants on because of the CZ glitches, but let's go ahead and actually do a make some leave interaction, so we're going to just get her off there because I can't be bothered to wait, and get them to come over here and do some karaoke together. Have to wait for her to put the thing down. So let's go ahead and do a pop duet. I don't know if we can actually, yeah, we can do a duet with Penny, because sometimes if they have very different singing skills, I believe you can't actually do that, a duet together. Anyway, so let's just finish up the drinks here and go ahead and actually do a bit of karaoke, and we'll finish up the episode there. I'm hoping it'll, you know, turn out well, because, you know, we keep forgetting, but the reason that Vincent came to, oh, there's my timer, somebody going on the karaoke machine, we'll have to kick them off in a second, but the reason we came, you know, to, oh my god, really? Now we'll have to go back and do it. Sorry, what I was saying there was that the reason that we came to San Myshuno was for Vincent to come and progress his fame and his singing career and try to, you know, reach fame and things. And he's never really done everything, well, opposite than that. So, you know, I'm hoping that we could maybe try and focus on that a little bit, because, you know, his time is done now. He actually turns into an adult today, but I haven't had his birthday party yet. So that's something we can actually do in the next episode. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh my god, another are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, really? Can we just kill the sim? Let's just go ahead and do a make some leave interaction again, so they don't come back, and they can go ahead and do another, if Johnny comes on there, I'm actually going to slap him. Let's go ahead and do another one of those, and a duet together. Hopefully it's going to work this time. I don't know what Johnny's doing. I don't know if he wants to chat or something. So let's go ahead. It'd be great if Johnny wasn't standing in the way. I'm just going to turn my speakers up a little bit so I can actually hear them sing. Hopefully it's going to be okay. Let's see. When they're going to start singing. Oh my god. Well, that isn't very good, is it? I really want to hear Penny as well. Vincent, well, he's improved a little bit. Let's... Well, they sound pretty much the same, which is kind of very bad. So, I think I'm going to end these... no, what? I can't speak. End this episode here, and as you can see, Vincent's face isn't very great, is it? I don't really think he's having a great time, is he? But Penny seems to be enjoying himself. I don't know... Enjoying herself, I should say. I don't know if she's actually, like, kind of into Vincent, or just for a friend or something, because she seems to want to be around him, but at the same time, this relationship in the romantic, you know, side of it isn't really working out, which is a bit disappointing, because, you know, they have a child together, and they could have got back together, you know, and work that out, but we're gonna have to wait and see. I think it is still early days, but I really want this relationship to work out. So just before I end the episode, I just want to say that, like I was saying, it is his birthday coming up, I believe. So I think what might be a nice idea to go ahead and do is actually give him a makeover and also do their apartment renovation, maybe between the next episode and now. So look out for that. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.